The truth behind what happened to the Mythbusters cast will leave you speechless. When this groundbreaking Discovery Channel series ended, fans expected their favorite hosts and behind-the-scene experts to continue thriving in their respective careers. But the reality of what some cast members faced after the cameras stopped rolling tells a much darker story than anyone anticipated. From tragic accidents that claimed lives to legal troubles that destroyed reputations, the Mythbusters family has endured losses and setbacks that would shock even the most devoted fans. What could have gone so wrong for the people who dedicated their lives to scientific exploration and explosive entertainment? The journey from television stardom to personal tragedy reveals truths about fame, pressure, and the hidden cost of life in the public eye. Mythbusters premiered on Discovery Channel in 2003, created by Peter Reese and featuring the dynamic duo of Adam Savage and Jamie Hyneman as the primary hosts. The show's unique format combines scientific methodology with spectacular explosions, elaborate experiments, and the systematic testing of myths, legends, and popular beliefs using rigorous scientific approaches. The series became one of Discovery Channel's most successful and longest-running programs, spanning 296 episodes across 18 seasons before concluding its original run in 2016. The show's popularity extended far beyond traditional science programming, attracting millions of viewers who were drawn to the combination of education and entertainment that became the Mythbusters trademark. Adam Savage, a special effects expert with extensive experience in film and television, brought enthusiasm and boundless energy to the show. His background included work on major Hollywood production, giving him the technical expertise necessary to design and execute the complex experiments that became central to Mythbusters' appeal. Jamie Hyneman, with his distinctive mustache and methodical approach, provided the perfect counterbalance to Adam's exuberance. His background in special effects and engineering, combined with his ownership of N5 Industries, provided the workshop facilities and technical capabilities necessary for the show's ambitious experimental designs. The chemistry between Adam and Jamie, despite their very different personalities and working styles, became a defining characteristic of Mythbusters. Their professional relationship, while sometimes tense, created compelling television that demonstrated how collaboration between different personality types could produce extraordinary results. Questions arise about how the pressures of long-term television production and the demands of constantly creating new and increasingly spectacular experiments might have affected the personal and professional relationships among cast members over the show's lengthy run. The original Mythbusters team expanded over the years to include several recurring cast members who became fan favorites and integral parts of the show's success. Carrie Byron joined the team as a sculptor and painter who brought artistic sensibility and creative problem-solving skills to the experimental process. Tori Bellesi, with his background in special effects and model making, became known for his willingness to participate in dangerous experiments and his boyish enthusiasm for explosive and high-energy myth testing. His contributions included some of the show's most memorable and spectacular moments. Grant Imahara brought exceptional technical expertise as an electrical engineer and robotics specialist. His work in Industrial Light and Magic and his contributions to major film production provided the team with advanced technical capabilities for complex automated experiments and sophisticated measuring equipment. The trio of Carrie, Tori, and Grant, often referred to as the Build Team, developed their own following among Mythbusters fans. Their chemistry and collaborative approach to problem-solving made them effective hosts for segments that required different expertise than Adam and Jamie's mechanical and special effects backgrounds. The expansion of the cast reflected the show's growing ambition and the increasing complexity of experiments that required diverse skill sets and multiple teams working simultaneously on different aspects of myth testing and verification. Grant Imahara's unexpected death on July 13, 2020, at the age of 49, shocked the Mythbusters community and fans worldwide. The cause of death was reported as a brain aneurysm, a sudden medical event that claimed the life of one of the show's most beloved and technically accomplished cast members. Grant's passing represented a devastating loss for both his former colleagues and the broader community of science educators and entertainment professionals who had been inspired by his work. His contributions to Mythbusters went far beyond technical expertise to include mentorship of younger team members and advocacy for STEM education. The circumstances of Grant's death highlighted the unpredictable nature of medical emergencies and the fragility of life, even for individuals who appeared healthy and were actively pursuing their careers and personal interests. His death occurred during the COVID-19 pandemic, adding additional complexity to mourning and memorial activities. The impact of Grant's death on his former Mythbusters colleagues was profound, with Adam Savage, Jamie Hyneman, Carrie Byron, and Tori Bellesi all sharing emotional tributes that demonstrated the deep personal and professional bonds formed during their years of collaboration on the show. The loss of Grant Imahara also affected the broader community of fans who had followed his post-Mythbusters career, including his work on various robotics projects and his continued involvement in science education and outreach activities. Legal experts note that sudden deaths of public figures often prompt reflection on their legacy and contributions, while also raising questions about the pressures and lifestyle factors that might affect the health and well-being of individuals in high-stress entertainment and technical careers. Following the conclusion of Mythbusters, the cast members pursued various career paths that reflected their diverse interests and expertise. Adam Savage launched a successful YouTube channel called Mythbusters Tested, where he continues to explore making, building, and scientific experimentation with a focus on detailed craftsmanship and technical education. Jamie Heineman has focused on his special effects business and various engineering projects, maintaining a lower public profile compared to his television days. His post-Mythbusters work has included consulting on special effects projects and pursuing personal interests in engineering and invention. Carrie Byron has continued her career in science communication and television hosting, working on various Discovery Channel projects and maintaining an active presence in STEM education advocacy. Her post-Mythbusters career has included hosting roles on other science-focused television programs. Tori Bellesi has worked on various television projects and continued his involvement in special effects and experimental design. His career has included collaborations with other former Mythbusters cast members and independent projects that showcase his technical skills and creative problem-solving abilities. The transition from the collaborative environment of Mythbusters to individual career pursuits represented a significant change for cast members who had spent over a decade working together on shared projects and developing their professional identities within the context of the show. Questions arise about how the end of such a successful and long-running collaboration might have affected the personal and professional relationships among cast members, and whether the pressures of maintaining individual careers in the public eye created new challenges they had not previously faced. The special effects and experimental design work that formed the core of Mythbusters involved inherent risks and safety challenges that required constant vigilance and sophisticated safety protocols. The show's reputation for spectacular explosions and dangerous experiments was balanced by extensive safety planning and professional expertise. However, the nature of experimental work means that unexpected outcomes and equipment failures can create dangerous situations even when proper safety protocols are followed. The pressure to create increasingly spectacular and engaging television content may have pushed the boundaries of safe experimental design. The psychological pressure of performing dangerous experiments while being filmed for television creates additional stress factors that can affect decision-making and risk assessment. The need to maintain engaging content while ensuring safety requires constant balancing of competing priorities. Post-production editing and the entertainment value of dramatic moments may not fully convey the extensive safety planning and risk mitigation efforts that went into Mythbusters experiments, potentially creating unrealistic expectations about the ease and safety of such activities. Legal experts wonder whether the long-term exposure to dangerous situations and high-stress experimental environments might have affected the mental health and risk tolerance of cast members in ways that influenced their post-show career choices and personal decisions. The entertainment industry presents unique challenges for individuals transitioning from successful television careers to new professional endeavors. The public recognition and expectations created by long-running shows can create both opportunities and obstacles for career development. Financial pressures related to maintaining lifestyle standards established during successful television careers can influence career decisions and risk-taking behavior. The unpredictable income streams associated with entertainment industry work require careful financial planning and management. The technical expertise developed during Mythbusters provided cast members with valuable skills, but translating those skills into sustainable post-television careers required adaptation to different professional environments and market demands. Public expectations and typecasting can limit opportunities for former television personalities who seek to establish credibility in new professional areas or pursue careers outside the entertainment industry. The pressure to maintain public profiles and continue generating income from their Mythbusters fame may have influenced some cast members' decisions about project selection and career direction in ways that affected their personal well-being and professional satisfaction. The scientific and doodle-all community embraced Mythbusters as an effective tool for promoting STEM education and demonstrating scientific methodology to general audiences. The show's impact on science education was recognized by numerous academic institutions and professional organizations. However, the entertainment requirements of television production sometimes conflicted with rigorous scientific methodology, creating tension between educational goals and audience engagement. The need to produce definitive results within television production timelines may have compromised the thoroughness of some experimental designs. The popularization of science through entertainment can create both positive and negative effects on public understanding of scientific processes and the complexity of research and experimentation. The simplified presentation necessary for television may have created unrealistic expectations about scientific work. The responsibility of serving as science educators while working in the entertainment industry created additional pressure for cast members who became public figures associated with scientific accuracy and educational value. Questions arise about whether the dual role of entertainer and educator created conflicts or stress for cast members who are expected to maintain credibility in both domains while navigating the commercial pressures of television production. The technical skills and problem-solving abilities developed during Mythbusters created opportunities for cast members to pursue careers in various fields, but also created expectations and pressure to continue producing innovative and spectacular work in their post-television careers. The transition from collaborative team environments to individual career pursuits required cast members to develop new skills in self-promotion, business development, and independent project management that may not have been necessary during their television careers. The financial success of Mythbusters provided cast members with resources and opportunities, but also created pressure to maintain income levels and public profiles that required continued high-level performance and public engagement. The technical expertise and public recognition gained from Mythbusters created consulting and speaking opportunities, but these opportunities often required extensive travel and public appearances that could create additional stress and lifestyle challenges. Legal experts note that the entertainment industry's boom and bust cycles can create financial and emotional challenges for performers who experience significant career transitions, particularly when their public identities are closely tied to specific shows or roles. The production environment of Mythbusters involved long hours, dangerous conditions, and high-pressure deadlines that required cast members to maintain peak performance while managing the stress of television production and public scrutiny. The physical demands of participating in experiments and demonstrations required cast members to maintain good health and physical condition while dealing with the risks associated with explosives, machinery, and other potentially dangerous equipment. The mental health challenges associated with maintaining public personas while dealing with the pressure of producing consistently entertaining and educational content may have affected cast members in ways that were not visible to audiences or even to their colleagues. The isolation that can result from public recognition and the difficulty of maintaining normal personal relationships while being in the public eye may have created additional challenges for cast members' personal well-being and social support systems. The competitive environment of television production and the pressure to maintain audience interest may have created interpersonal conflicts or stress among cast members that affected their working relationships and personal friendships. Questions arise about what support systems were available to cast members for dealing with the unique stresses of their roles and whether the production environment adequately address the mental health and well-being needs of individuals working in high-stress, high-risk situations. The special effects industry that provided the background for several Mythbusters cast members involves unique workplace cultures and professional relationships that may differ significantly from other entertainment industry environments. The collaborative nature of special effects work requires close working relationships and high levels of trust among team members, but also involves competitive pressures and the need to constantly innovate and improve technical capabilities. The transition from behind-the-scenes special effects work to television hosting required cast members to develop new skills in public speaking, audience engagement, and media relations that may have created additional pressure and performance anxiety. The technical precision required for special effects work may have conflicted with the entertainment requirements of television production, creating stress for cast members who were accustomed to working in more controlled and methodical environments. The public recognition that came with Mythbusters' fame may have affected cast members' relationships within the special effects industry, and their ability to return to behind-the-scenes work if their television careers did not provide sustainable income or professional satisfaction. Legal experts wonder whether the unique demands of transitioning between technical work and public performance created challenges that were not adequately addressed by support systems or professional development resources available to cast members. The long-term financial implications of Mythbusters participation varied significantly among cast members based on their contract terms, profit participation, and ability to leverage their television experience into subsequent career opportunities. The unpredictable nature of entertainment industry income requires careful financial planning and diversification of income sources, but the demands of television production may have limited cast members' ability to pursue other income-generating activities during the show's run. The investment in specialized equipment, workshop facilities, and technical capacities required for post-Mythbusters careers represented significant financial commitments that may have created pressure to maintain income levels and project volume. The tax implications and business management requirements associated with entertainment industry income can create additional complexity and stress for individuals who may not have extensive business management experience or professional support. The potential for legal issues related to intellectual property, safety liability, and contract disputes in the entertainment and special effects industries may have created ongoing financial and legal challenges for cast members pursuing independent careers.
Questions arise about whether the financial pressures and business management challenges associated with post-television careers may have influenced some cast members' decision-making in ways that affected their personal well-being or professional choices.
The public's perception of Mythbusters cast members was largely shaped by their television personas and the edited presentation of their work and relationships. The reality of their personal lives and professional challenges may have differed significantly from public expectations. The responsibility of serving as role models and public figures created additional pressure for cast members to maintain positive public images while dealing with personal challenges and professional setbacks that are normal parts of any career. The social media age has created new opportunities for public engagement, but also new challenges related to privacy, public criticism, and the pressure to maintain constant public presence and interaction with fans. The legacy of Mythbusters and its impact on science education and popular culture created ongoing expectations for cast members to continue contributing to public discourse and educational initiatives, which may have created additional pressure and responsibility. The contrast between public recognition and private struggles is often significant for entertainment industry figures, and the difficulty of maintaining authentic personal relationships while managing public personas can create isolation and stress. Legal experts note that public figures often face unique challenges in seeking help for personal problems or professional difficulties due to concerns about privacy and the potential impact on their careers and public reputations. The entertainment industry's tendency towards sensationalism and dramatic storytelling can affect how the personal challenges and career transitions of former television personalities are portrayed and understood by the public. The responsibility of maintaining the positive legacy of Mythbusters while pursuing individual career goals may have created conflicts for cast members who wanted to explore different creative directions or professional opportunities. The educational impact of Mythbusters created expectations that cast members would continue to serve as science educators and advocates, which may have limited their perceived options for career diversification or personal expression. The collaborative relationships formed during Mythbusters production may have been difficult to replicate in other professional environments, creating a sense of loss or isolation for cast members who had become accustomed to working as part of a close-knit team. The technical innovations and experimental designs developed for Mythbusters represented significant intellectual property and creative achievements that may have created ongoing legal and business considerations for cast members pursuing related work. Questions arise about whether the unique combination of factors that made Mythbusters successful created unrealistic expectations for cast members' subsequent projects, and whether the challenge of matching or exceeding their television success created additional pressure and stress. The evolution of media consumption and the decline of traditional television viewership may have affected opportunities for cast members seeking to continue careers in science education and entertainment, requiring adaptation to new platforms and audience expectations. The competitive landscape for science communication and educational content has changed significantly since Mythbusters' peak popularity, creating new challenges for cast members seeking to maintain relevance and audience engagement in their post-television career. The technical skills and expertise that made cast members valuable to Mythbusters may have become less relevant or in demand as technology and industry practices evolved, requiring ongoing education and skill development to remain competitive in their respective fields. The global reach and cultural impact of Mythbusters created international opportunities for cast members, but also created challenges related to travel, cultural adaptation, and maintaining consistent quality across different markets and audiences. Legal experts wonder whether the international success of Mythbusters created additional complexity in terms of contract obligations, intellectual property rights, and ongoing business relationships that may have affected cast members' ability to pursue independent career opportunities. The scientific accuracy and educational value that were central to Mythbusters' mission created ongoing responsibility for cast members to maintain credibility and expertise in their respective fields, requiring continued education and professional development. The pressure to innovate and create new content that matches or exceeds the spectacle and educational value of Mythbusters may have been overwhelming for cast members who were expected to continue producing high-quality work without the resources and support system that made the show successful. The emotional and psychological impact of sudden fame and public recognition can be significant. Particularly for individuals who were primarily technical professionals before becoming television personalities, the transition from collaborative television production to individual career pursuits may have created loneliness and isolation for cast members who had become accustomed to working as part of a team and sharing creative and professional challenges with colleagues. The responsibility of representing science education and technical expertise to general audiences created pressure to maintain perfect public images and avoid any behavior or statements that might undermine their credibility or the positive impact of their work. The financial success and professional recognition achieved through Mythbusters may have created unrealistic expectations for subsequent projects and career achievements, leading to disappointment and stress when later endeavors did not achieve similar levels of success. Questions arise about what support systems and resources were available to help cast members navigate the transition from television success to independent careers, and whether adequate attention was paid to their mental health and personal well-being during these transitions. As we reflect on the legacy of Mythbusters and the diverse paths taken by ICE cast members, the contrast between public perception and private reality becomes clear. The show's impact on science education and popular culture remains significant, but the personal costs and challenges faced by some cast members reveal the complex realities of life in the entertainment industry. The tragic loss of Grant Imahara serves as a reminder of life's unpredictability and the importance of appreciating the contributions of individuals who dedicate their lives to education and innovation. His work continues to inspire new generations of engineers and scientists who are influenced by his television presence and technical expertise. The ongoing careers of surviving cast members demonstrate both the opportunities and challenges created by Mythbusters fame. Their diverse approaches to post-television life reflect different strategies for leveraging their experience while managing the expectations and pressures created by their public recognition. The evolution of science communication and educational entertainment continues to be influenced by the innovations and approaches pioneered by Mythbusters. The show's methodology and presentation style established new standards for making complex scientific concepts accessible to general audiences. The lessons learned from both the successes and challenges experienced by Mythbusters cast members provide valuable insights for future science educators and entertainment professionals who seek to balance educational goals with commercial success and personal well-being. If you're as moved by these revelations about the Mythbusters cast as we are, go ahead and like this video. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the challenges faced by science educators in the entertainment industry? How important is it to remember the personal costs of public success? We want to hear your perspective on supporting the mental health and well-being of public figures who dedicate their lives to education and innovation. Then, hit subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss our coverage of the real stories behind your favorite shows and the people who made them possible. Thanks for watching.